Imagine pulling up to a stoplight in what looks like nothing more than an ordinary Chevy sedan. There's no wide-body kit, no aggressive wing, no neon accents begging for attention. It just sits there, quietly, blending into traffic like any other family car. The driver next to you, maybe in a Mustang or even something more exotic, revs their engine, certain they've already won. But when the light turns green, you unleash the throttle, and suddenly, this unassuming Chevy rockets forward with so much force that the so-called performance car is left staring at your taillights, completely stunned. That's the essence of the 2026 Chevy Nova Sleeper, a car designed not to scream for attention, but to deliver a knockout punch the moment you ask for it. Chevy's brought back the Nova name, but instead of going for retro nostalgia or flashy styling, they've taken a bold and different route. This isn't about looking like a muscle car, this is about redefining the sleeper car formula. Understated on the outside, devastatingly powerful underneath. At first glance, the Nova Sleeper could pass as just another daily driver. The body is smooth and conservative, the lines clean and balanced. The grille is minimalist, paired with slim LED headlights that add a modern touch without shouting for attention. Even the wheels appear ordinary until you notice the high-performance brakes tucked just behind them, hinting that there's something more going on here. Walk around to the back and you'll see only a pair of subtle exhaust tips and discreet badging. That's it. No wild arrow, no oversized diffuser. From the outside, it could be your neighbor's new Chevy sedan, and that's exactly the point. This car is built to fool you. But the real story begins when you pop the hood. Chevy gives buyers two options, and even the base model is impressive. A turbocharged 2.7-liter inline-4 that produces 325 horsepower. That alone is plenty for spirited driving and everyday fun. But if you want the full sleeper experience, you go for the performance trim. And here's where Chevy really lets loose. They've taken the 6.2-liter supercharged V8 straight out of the Camaro ZL1, tuned it for the Nova, and unleashed it here. The result? A staggering 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. With the choice of a 6-speed manual for purists or a lightning-quick 10-speed automatic, the Nova Sleeper rockets from 0 to 60 in under 3.7 seconds. Think about that. A car that looks modest, restrained, almost boring, is suddenly playing in supercar territory. That's the ultimate definition of a sleeper. And it's not just a one-trick drag racer either. Chevy's made sure the Nova Sleeper can handle its power. It comes with a performance-tuned suspension, an electronic limited-slip differential, and adaptive dampers. What this means for you as the driver is simple. One moment, it's gliding comfortably down the highway as if it were just another commuter car, and the next, it transforms into a sharp, precise machine that can take on twisty back roads with confidence. The steering is responsive, the chassis is composed, and the balance between everyday usability and raw performance is seamless. Inside, the sleeper theme continues. At first glance, the cabin looks straightforward and practical. Soft-touch materials, a clean dashboard, and a logical layout. But look closer, and you'll see the subtle performance cues. A flat-bottom steering wheel, bolstered sport seats that hug you in place, and optional suede and carbon fiber trim hint at the car's hidden potential. Front and center, there's a fully digital driver display that can be customized to show performance timers, G-force meters, and even track telemetry for those who want to push the Nova to its limits. The centerpiece of the interior is a large 12-inch touchscreen running Chevy's latest infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and built-in performance apps. And unlike most cars in this power bracket, the Nova Sleeper doesn't sacrifice everyday practicality. The rear seats are roomy enough for passengers, meaning this is a true performance car you can use as a daily driver. Drop the kids off at school, commute to the office, take a road trip, and when the weekend comes, unleash the fury of that supercharged V8. For those who care about audio, there's an optional Bose premium sound system, ensuring the cabin can deliver crystal-clear sound when you're not listening to the growl of the exhaust. And because it's 2026, Chevy has included all the expected modern safety tech. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. It's fast, it's powerful, but it's also safe and easy to live with. That's what makes this car so rare. In today's world, most performance cars advertise themselves loudly with flared fenders, giant wings, and aggressive body kits. The Nova Sleeper does the opposite. It brings back the old-school thrill of shocking people, looking like an average Chevy while being able to demolish cars that cost 2 or 3 times as much. It's nostalgia for the golden age of sleepers, blended with modern engineering and technology, wrapped up in a package that's as practical as it is thrilling. The 2026 Chevy Nova Sleeper isn't just another car, it's a statement, a reminder that sometimes the most unassuming machine on the road is the one you should fear the most. So what would you rather drive? Something loud and flashy that gets attention everywhere you go, or a true sleeper that hides in plain sight until it unleashes its full power? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Chevy's sleeper revival, hit that like button, subscribe for more reviews of tomorrow's most exciting cars, and tap the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Because trust me, we've got something even wilder on the horizon.